Give a big hand of applause to Sue.
Oh my goodness, it's so nice to be here with you. I am Sue Pederson. You might know I'm running for Commissioner of Public Lands. That's a statewide office that most people know very little about. But here's one responsibility that my opponent is totally failing at, and you would have noticed this if you were here in the summer. She is not getting a handle on these catastrophic wildfires. She really needs to be replaced. My opponent is an attorney, an environmental attorney, who is part of the movement to shut down our logging industry over the last 30 years. And I grew up in a logging community, so I feel this as a very personal loss. Our state constitution requires us to use our public lands, and that means selling natural resources like timber on our on our public lands, and then using the revenue from timber sales and other sources to fund our public schools, our counties, other public services. My opponent is not doing her job. And, you know, she's a politician, a very good politician. She talks fast. She throws out numbers that I try to find later, and I can never find the real numbers. But I am a resources biologist. I have managed forest practices, habitat restoration, fisheries research, fisheries harvest, and then later I became a power manager, and I retired from Grace Harbor PUD as power manager about a dozen years ago. I'm coming out of a very comfortable retirement because I cannot stand to see another wildfire burning up our beautiful state. And if you live on the west side, you have to breathe that awful thick smoke or stay indoors. But I visited the east side this year after some of the most horrific fires we've ever had, and I'm telling you, it's awful. It's just awful. When Matt Larkin said our state is burning up, he's being very literal. Our state is burning up. And I have all kinds of ideas how to quickly get in there and urgently reduce the fuel and make fire breaks and try to stop these horrific fires that my opponent keeps hiring more firefighters. And we all love firefighters for their heroism and courage. But they can't put these fires out as much as they try, because these fires are huge and super hot. They're 12 times hotter than the forest fires we've had in the past. Too much heat, too much fuel, and they spread like crazy because we've taken out all the logging roads. Those used to slow down fires and give access to firefighters. And we've also stopped cutting clear cuts or any kind of fire break. So we just need to take action, and I'm ready to do that, and I think we should have started yesterday. So please, please, please support your Republican candidates. Are all the people on your ballot that are Republicans, I've met almost all of them, and I'm telling you, they are wonderful, smart, dedicated people that are going to turn our state around to where it should be. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Remember the name, Sue Pederson, Commissioner of Public Lands.